Hi, my name is Samar, but I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my project Flesh Them Out, which if you don't really know what this is, if this is your first time seeing me, I will leave my project playlist in the description so you can see the introduction where I explain everything and my first update. But basically this is a project that I created just for myself, but anyone can do it if they want, where I try to wear away all my twist up products down to where they're underneath the packaging. And every month I come back and let you know how many of the amount of products that I started with I have met my goal on. That was like a weird sentence, but basically I have a good amount of products to update you on. I'm really excited. A few of these aren't quite to my goal yet, but I'm pre-filming this, so by the time I edit this video I'll show you like pictures of where they actually are. But for this update I have 7 products to tell you about that I've met my goal on, so I'm really excited. I'll start with the 2 that are nearly done for my goal but not yet, and the first one is something that I mentioned in my last update. That's my e.l.f. color correcting stick. This is discontinued, but it's the dark circle ones for lighter complexions. And it's actually the same one that Paula from A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It is panning right now, but she has much better progress on hers. But here is what mine looks like now, and maybe you can't see it, I don't know, but there is a tiny bit still above the packaging. That's maybe like 1 or 2 uses. And I'll swatch it for you so you can like see what it looks like. I'll swatch all of these, but this is going to be, my goal will have been met by the time I upload this. So I will post a picture of what it looks like once my goal has actually been met. You might not be able to see a difference, to be honest, but I'm really happy to have this done. And in my introduction I explained that this is not only a project to get use on my products that either I've never or barely used before, but this is also a project to see which products I really do want to keep in my collection and which I want to declutter. And when I brought this in, I wasn't sure if I wanted to declutter it or not, because when I first got this and when I first started wearing concealer, I used this a bunch. Every time I wore concealer I would use this, but then I kind of like I looked at Roxy and now she thinks that's an invitation to like come over to me, so sorry. But basically I kind of got out of the habit of using this, so I wasn't sure if it was like a necessary step in my makeup routine anymore. And while it's not like so necessary, like if I didn't have this I wouldn't seek out something similar, but I do enjoy using it because I noticed that I have to use a lot less concealer when I use this. The thing I use concealer for most is my dark circles. I don't really have redness or anything like that, so I really appreciate this product. And even though it is an extra step, it's a step that helps, and I think I'll continue to keep this just like in my little makeup organizer that I use for my daily makeup, and I'll probably still use it every single time I wear concealer. I also tried today putting it on my chin because I saw I don't remember her name, but I saw someone do that and I wanted to try it because my chin always turns out gray whenever I wear foundation. Basically it didn't really do much of anything, but it was fun to try. The next product that I'm almost to my goal on is my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in the shade On the Grind, which is like a mid-tone mauve shade. Here's what that looks like. It's really pretty on my skin tone. It turns out being a little light, but it's not too light for me, so I really do enjoy wearing this either on its own for a really subtle look or with a lip liner if I want my lips to be like the main focus of my look, or under a gloss. Here is how much I have left. So as you can see, there's barely any peeking out from the packaging, so I can guarantee this is only going to take one more use. And then I will have met my goal on this, so I'll also post another picture of what this is looking like once I have met my goal on this. And I'm really excited. I love these little lip crayons. I'm not currently buying from Maybelline, and I also have like way too much makeup, but yeah, I love these so much. As far as the quality, they're so good. Like, they don't dry your lips out nearly as much as a regular liquid lipstick, but they do dry down and are not completely transfer proof, but they're smudge proof and they last all day. Full color, everything. These are just like the perfect lip crayon after my discontinued Bite Beauty lip crayons. This next product that I'll talk about is one that I've only half met my goal on, and that is my Tarte Quick Stick in the shade Amber, Luster, and Maroon. So this is like an eyeshadow stick on one side and then an eyeliner on the other side, and I met my goal on the eyeliner. So I have a like reddish toned one of these where it's like gold on one side and a red tone on the other side. They're like different shades, but they're basically like the same thing in different tones. But I basically have two of these where it's gold and red, and I don't know why they would make red toned eyeliners, because that seriously makes you look like, I don't know, something from like a horror movie, like you're the undead. It looks crazy, and I tried it with both of them. They both look terrible. I even tried them as like top liner and it still looked really bad. But the way I met my goal on this was using it as a lipstick. So this is not what I'm wearing right now, but basically this makes a really, really pretty matte lipstick. The only thing is, because it's meant to be a longwear eyeliner, it does dry down a lot. So if I were to use this as a lipstick in the future, I'd probably only use it for filming, so I didn't have to wear it for too long. So technically this product is still in the project because I still haven't met my goal on the eyeshadow stick, and I know that looks like only a tiny amount of product, but this is probably like at least 10 more uses of this eyeshadow stick, so it's going to be in for at least one more month. Out of all the shades, all 6 shades that I have, this one is probably my least favorite because I can't wear a red eyeliner, and then the other one that I have of this is a lighter kind of bright white gold, so I can use that as an inner corner highlight, and this one I kind of have to like use in different ways to make it work because it's more of like a true gold. So this is not my favorite, and once I meet my full goal on this, I'll decide whether or not I want to keep it in my collection. Next, I'll talk about my eyeliners, and actually all 3 of the rest of the eyeliners that I have in this project I did hit my goal on. I'll start with the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Mesquite. I think that's how you say it. Here's the proof. I met my goal on this today, and I used this just as like a lipstick to fill in my lips, so it only took me 2 uses to meet my goal on this, and I really like this lip color. It is like very dark and very bold, but yeah, I really like this formula and it's really comfortable on the lips, and it's a color that I honestly don't think I have anywhere else in my collection, so I'm glad to have this, and it actually goes perfectly with the matte eyeshadow that I have on my eyes today. This is from the Huda Naughty Nude palette, and the eyeshadow is much more sheer, but these are actually the exact same color, so I thought that was really fitting because I'm panning both of these at the same time, so that was exciting. This will roll out of the project and go back into my collection, and the other 2 are both of my Rare Beauty lip liners. I have the shades, this is Fun and this is Admired. This one was from the limited edition holiday set this past year. So here are, if I can open them, here are both of the lip liners. They're done. This is definitely not my favorite formula. I feel like I always talk about Rare Beauty, but I just don't like them as a brand in every single way possible. You don't have to agree with me at all, but this is definitely not my favorite lip liner or lipstick formula. I did use both of these as just filling in my lips instead of as a lip liner because they're both very light. I've noticed that the swatches online never match up to what her products actually are. So I can only use these to fill in my entire lip. But yeah, these are just very dry and they don't show up the best on my skin tone anyway. So I honestly don't know if I'm gonna keep these long term. For now, I will keep these in my collection. My last item that I have to talk about is my Revlon Kiss Balm in the shade Berry Burst. And I hit my goal on this maybe like a week ago, and this was like a really nice product to have. I did use this as a lip balm sometimes, but I didn't keep it in my purse too often because this cap doesn't like click on or anything, so it kept like coming off in my bag. Oh, that had nothing to do with the cap, that was me dropping it. I had to keep like wiping it off because it would get like purse lint on it all the time, which is probably how I was able to meet my goal as soon as I did, because I had to wipe it off like on three separate occasions. So that did give me a little bit more progress. But I also did like wearing this layered on top of other lip products. So I'm panning a lot of lip products, and pinks are not my favorite. So I really do like to combine different tones, and I got to do that a lot this past month because I was panning a lot of pink and purple eyeshadows. I still am panning a lot of pink and purple eyeshadows in March, but this is done, so I'm not going to keep using this, to be quite honest. Not that I'm decluttering it, but yeah, I just want one less thing to have to pan. I just realized I haven't been swatching anything since that quick stick, so let me swatch out all of the eyeliners and the lip balm. So this is the Mesquite lip liner, this is the Admired lip liner, this is the Fun lip liner, and then this is the Revlon Balm Built Up. It initially is really sheer, but you can build it up to this opacity. So those were all the products for this round. I will mention that in February I did buy the Westman Atelier face like stick 3-pack. I don't remember what it's called, and that was a really bad description. But I'll link down the video where I talked about it in my makeup wrap up for February. What I'm trying to say is all three of those do have a tiny bit of product over the top of the packaging. You would have seen them in that video, so you know it's barely any product, and I did forget to bring those with me when I sat down to film this, so I'm not gonna go get them, but basically I will use those, and then in my next update I'll feature them because I know those will be, my goal will be met on those by next time, because I already used them on my face once and I've swatched them a few times. So the tiny amount of product that was already on there is probably mostly gone by now. So yeah, I will make sure to use those and have them in my next update. But for now, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.